one side, we have PvE players loving the content as they use their new loot versus pirate dregs. On the other side, we have PvP players constantly going back and forth about skill-based matchmaking and asking for new maps. And somewhere in a dark away corner, we have Gambit players begging for just a single drop. Well, here it is. The new Gambit pulse rifle Yesteryear is an adaptive frame, and there's something unique about it that will make any player interested in trying it out. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Desperado, or as me and my Hispanic brothers like to say, Despacito. If your initial reaction wasn't immediately to load up the tower and get Gambit bounties, well, allow me to make it more clear to you. This pulse rifle is an adaptive frame that can roll with the perk Desperado. This perk was unique to weapons like Redrix's Claymore, Redrix's Broadsword, and lastly, the Messenger. It was the pinnacle perk that made these pulse rifles stand on top of any other pulse. A perk feared in Crucible, but unfortunately, all good things come to an end. This perk got nerfed. In Season 17, Bungie stated that they wanted to put this perk on more weapons without breaking PvP. Bungie increased the fire recovery scaler from 0.415 to 0.7. What this means is that the weapon wouldn't fire as fast as it used to. They reduced the timer from 7 seconds to 6. To mitigate the pain, they removed the PvE damage penalty. Well, here we are today with a different archetype that gets to use this perk, and I have to be honest, I pulled out the dictionary to find out the appropriate word to describe what it does. It shreds. Once you get this perk to proc, you are 3 bursting everybody out of existence. This archetype of pulse rifle has the potential to 2 burst with a damage bonus from something like Rampage, but I find Desperado to be much better at making this weapon lethal. You can play so fast and seek for targets with confidence without worrying about hitting every headshot. You experience the same feeling in PvE too, by the way. I tried Yesteryear inside a Gambit and even in my 3-man raid challenge. The pulse rifle, while aesthetically not unique, spoke to me. I'm something new. No, don't confuse it with the hand cannon that came from Solstice. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, leave me a comment on what you like the best, and also don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you actually get notified of my videos. I want to dive into my weapon roll and then tell you what I recommend in the perk slots, okay? Alright, let's start with the barrels. So at base, this weapon has a recoil direction of 50. So I'm going to recommend Arrowhead Break. Slap on counterbalance stock, you end on a recoil direction of 95. This is going to allow the weapon to shoot up vertically and it'll feel great inside of gunfights. For magazines, I got ricochet rounds, which is a great option, but the best perk here is going to be high caliber rounds. Next up, my first trait is Outlaw, which has beautiful synergy with Desperado. I get a headshot kill, reload, boom, I got Desperado, and I have a great time. So for PvP, the best perk here in my opinion is Perpetual Motion. After 2 seconds, you get 5 stability, 5 handling, and 5 reload. After 10 seconds, you get 15 stability, 15 handling, and 15 reload. That's really fun. I like that perk a lot. Another option would be something like Tunnel Vision because you can reload and then you get the bonus for that as well. For PvE, I'm going to recommend the same things pretty much. Perpetual Motion being my go-to perk. Outlaw is really easy to proc in PvE, and that's pretty much it. If you like Ambitious Assassin, potentially you can get a lot of shots in this pulse rifle, but I'm gonna stick to Outlaw and Perpetual. The next column, you already know I recommend Desperado as the best perk. It feels really good. I like it a lot. But if you're going to play it differently, for PvP, I would recommend something like Rampage or Multi-Kill Clip because you can get those 2 bursts pretty easily inside a Crucible. Pugilist is pretty nice if you want to get some good melee energy back for some of your melee builds. There's Gutshot Whiff. Please ignore that perk. Now, if you really want to go for PvE, you don't want to use Desperado, you don't want those damage perks, or they're just not that good for you, definitely take a look at Golden Tricorn because you can get a pretty massive bonus damage on this weapon. Now, the origin traits, we have 2 of them. We have Gun and Run, which recently got changed to be a little bit more useful when you're playing the game, so you just get a bonus speed. I find it to be quite useless. Thankfully, it has Suro Synergy, and this is what takes this weapon with Desperado to a whole different level, and which is why the whole completed version of this weapon feels amazing. It just feels like it has perfect synergy. Reloading grants this weapon bonus handling and reduces incoming flinch for a short time. So think about it. I get the headshot kill, I reload fast thanks to Outlaw. I proc Desperado, but at the same time I'm proccing the reduced incoming flinch for a short time. And this Suro Synergy actually lasts the same amount of time as Desperado, so you're getting to utilize both perks at their max potential time. So the combo is really good. You get into a gunfight, nobody can make you flinch, and you're just shooting so many shots at players, and you know, they're scared, alright? That's pretty much it. Yesteryear. Let me know what you think. Let's dive into the gameplay.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. You shut the enemy down.
As if player collision didn't already trigger me enough.
Double down. You're in the lead. You captured zone.
That was a crazy, like,
keep the pressure on.
Spree with the pulse rifle. I hate trusting somebody else for the gunfight, but I have to do it if I want to get more slay kills.
Zone B locked. Nice. Zone B captured. That's a power play. You took the lead. Now hold. One after another.
I didn't even see that player. Here comes a heavy push. That's not good. I'm fucking one shot.
Zone B locked. Enemy has advantage.
Man, I didn't get to stop that. Alright, we got a two-piece. Okay, now we have an opening here. I think that's game. We got a lot of orbs and supers.
Keep it up, and victory is yours. Fought like a titan of the first pillar. One minute. You have this. Strength in numbers, Guardian. Excellent. I could not ask for a better victory.
Let's go, man. What a filthy match. That was sweaty.
I need more like
I felt really good at play.